Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Game Master and welcome to my channel. A few months ago I talked about Mario 3D All-Stars, and while the collection is a bit of a disappointment, $60, it's a limited time release, these are bare bone ports, but one of those games I did say was worth playing on the Switch, more than its native console, and it was really fun. I haven't ever had a chance to really review Mario Galaxy, so here's my chance to take a look at it. I remember when I first got this game over a dozen years ago, I was a bit hesitant to dive right in. After all, Sunshine did really disappoint me and sour me on Mario quite a bit. And the Switch version made me go from merely disappointed with that game to really despising that game. Mario Sunshine is the worst Nintendo-made Mario game, hands down. But after playing only an hour or two of Galaxy, I was hooked to it again, and I played it almost non-stop until I at least rescued the princess. It was addicting and a really fun platformer. Returning to it after all these years was a real joy. It's just that kind of game. Let's talk about Mario Galaxy and why it's still worth trying after almost about 13 years of time has passed. Yeah, what happens in 95% of all Mario games happens at the beginning of this one. Bowser shows up and kidnaps the princess. This time, taking her and her castle into space. I love the intro though, just showing this more polished and upgraded version of Peach's castle, and the town that surrounds it is a real treat. At any rate, after the opening and Mario's botched attempt at a rescue, Mario finds himself at the gate of the Comet Observatory, ruled over by Princess Rosalina. Seems that this observatory visits the Mushroom Kingdom every 100 years, and on this visit, their power stars, which are used to power and run the station, were stolen by Bowser, and in order to get the place up and running again, they need to have Mario find and return all their missing power stars. Yes, it's the power stars again, and it does make it sound like it's Mario 64 in space! Because there's a few new twists that make this game a lot better than Mario 64 or even your typical Mario storyline. The biggest one is being Rosalina here. Now seriously, Mario, can I give you a little advice here? Forget about Peach, who's a dumb blonde, and regardless of how many voice actors they try to hire, they always get her to do the cat claws on chalkboard sound effect with your voice. You got a lady here who is incredibly lonely, given the backstory she has. Given that the Comet Observatory comes by every 100 years, is basically Rosalina is homesick for home. Yeah, Rosalina here is given a full backstory and character development. Basically, she once was a resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Whether she's an ancestor of Peach, daughter of Peach, another version of Peach from another timeline, the online theories rage on. But whatever, she went on a mission in space to help out a creature called a Luma, and basically found a way to obtain immortality, but in the process cost her family and home. Not only does she have the more character development, but she's always avoided being captured by Bowser. Yeah, he almost captures her in the sequel, and does require a little help from Mario to escape. But unlike Peach, she knows how to avoid the large turtle dragon, so yeah, +1 for her. So, besides Rosalina, there are other lore bits that are also dropped as Mario explores each new galaxy, and it's a real blast to uncover this lore. Overall, it's a basic Mario story, but thanks to Rosalina and a little bit smart storytelling, it has a little bit more depth and heart than what you usually expect. Mario Galaxy takes a lot of its gameplay notes from Mario 64 and then completely skips what Sunshine did wrong. My big problem with Sunshine isn't the water jetpack. I like the water jetpack, in fact. It's the fact that you have to beat Shadow Mario in each stage to beat the game. No way to find secrets or really skip stars or stages that you don't like. Mario Galaxy is this return to form, and while the levels aren't quite as open to completing side missions as Mario 64, there's still quite a few of them that have second stars to collect and secrets to find, and your rewards for finding the secrets is that you get to move along the game further, which is something I love, or have branching paths so you can get around stages or areas you might not want to complete. Once again, you need to collect a certain number of stars to move on for the most part. You do have to complete Bowser stage when they open in order to move on to the next part of the observatory, and these stages can be mildly challenging, but they also contain a lot of checkpoints and one-ups to grab, so I never felt like I was in over my head or that I was being that frustrated or beaten up trying to complete these stages. Also, because the way the game's designed, you're always unlocking new courses, so you always feel like you have options. But the game is more than just hopping from planet to planet. There's a lot of imaginative stages from a world like this that has like a giant house in it, or to a toy galaxy, or to a world that is based off of the old battleships from Super Mario Brothers. The stages are unique and fun, and going back to the worlds where you have to fight Bowser, there are by some of the most fun boss stages I've ever seen in a Mario game. Sure, there are a lot of places where you can die, but one-ups again are pretty plentiful in this game. Now I have to say that the game is more challenging than Sunshine. I have never attempted a 120 star run thanks to the challenges that can pop up, like the Prankster Star. Some require you to go through a stage in a specific time, others have you race a Shadow Mario, others you have to try to get through an entire course without getting hit. Good luck not trying to rip your hair out on some of these challenges, but these are for the most part completely optional. But they do make getting 100% of the game hard, and completionists will find a real challenge. But that's how I like it. If you want to get 100%, if you want to clear everything, expect to be challenged. But if you just want to go through the game story, beat Bowser and rescue the princess, it's hard, there is a challenge there, but it never feels ridiculously unfair, and that's what a good Mario game should bring to the table, and Mario Galaxy brings it in spades. Oh, and if you're wondering about how the motion controls are done, the basic spin can now be done by pressing Y. Pressing one of the shoulder buttons can call up a cursor, and then tilting the gamepad can cause you to collect star bits, so the motion controls are down pretty good. It also uses a touchscreen, by the way, if you're playing it on portable mode. And to collect these star bits makes it a bit of a work in portable mode because you gotta take one of your hands off the controllers. Only a handful of courses that require full use of motion controls are in here, and these still can do okay with the gyroscopic controls, and I found these to be actually a little bit better than using the Wii remote. You're telling me this game was done in 2007 and on the Wii, which for the most part was just pretty much standard definition? It's really hard to tell. Even though Nintendo gave it for the most part a bare bones upgrade, it still feels like a modern game when it comes to the visuals. The colors pop, the characters are well detailed, and the cartoony colors just aged like fine wine. It's hard to really find anything to nitpick with the graphics, with the exception of the camera. Since it was originally on the Wii, there's not a lot of camera control here, and that can mess you up occasionally. While I didn't have a lot of camera issues, which is surprising since it is kind of a fixed camera, there were times where it did get in the way, and there is very little you can do about it when it decides to do so. Best Mario soundtrack ever! From classic remixes like the Mario 3 theme to these grand orchestral arrangements that make you feel like you're flying as you shoot around the levels, the music in this game is grand. Unlike Mario Sunshine, which actually had full voiced cutscenes, Mario Galaxy is a return to form of just having one or two of these lines spoken at a time. Considering they cut everything else out that was bad about Sunshine, I am willing to forgive them for this. While Super Mario 3D All-Stars does have plenty of faults, especially when it comes to Sunshine and Mario 64, I found very little to gripe about when it comes to Mario Galaxy. The motion controls have been reworked to be less aggravating, the HD transfer just makes the color pop, and the stage design in the game is just pure fun. Is it worth $60 by itself on the Switch? Probably not, but it's hands down the best Mario game on the Mario 3D All-Stars collection, and it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't done so yet. At any rate, have you checked out this game? Have you played Mario Galaxy? Let me know what you think about in the comments below. I'll see you guys later.